guys, welcome back to the family channel, and in today's video I'll be answering some assumptions that you guys might have about me, and hopefully I can clarify them with you or maybe surprise you with one or two things. I posted a question on my IG story asking if you have any assumptions about me, and we got some of the assumptions here. The first assumption is I actually feel a bit nervous like listening to the assumptions, and I don't know how to feel about it, but okay. JianHao is actually my third boyfriend. My first two relationships were when I was 14 and 16, and I met JianHao when I was 18, so I had two ex-boyfriends. I would like to think that I'm extroverted, but maybe there are times that I just want to be alone or just be with JianHao and just him alone. Maybe that's introverted because it's just one person, but I don't know whether that seems to be introverted or extroverted, because ultimately I still want to be around him. I don't know, maybe more extroverted? I think this is a little bit of a tricky question. Many people would assume that being an influencer or doing social media is not really a job because you get to do it anytime, anywhere, but at the same time our job is not to a fixed schedule, so we can be like working at midnight or we can be working anywhere and anytime. It's hard for someone to assume that it's like an office job where we go to work from 9 to 5. It's a job, but unfortunately I would feel like a lot of people like misunderstand. We are very lucky to actually have like flexible schedules and be able to plan our timing, especially now becoming a mom, having to take care of Starly, or like let's say I have a shoot, I have to actually plan like when my parents or when my in-laws will come over to help me. I'm thankful that I don't have a 9 to 5 job, so I can actually plan things however I want and what is most comfortable for me. Talking about accessories, I actually started my own company with my cousin, and it's called the Kira Co. You just want to plug it in there, you know. We actually make accessories that are very pretty and look like real diamonds, but they're actually not real diamonds, but to the naked eye you can't tell. This is a real diamond and this is the diamond stimulant. Yeah, I really like accessories, and being like the boss of my own company also gives me a lot of freedom. That also adds on to whether I have a job. Yes, I do have a job, but I think I'm very fortunate to have a job like that. Honestly, I have never expected myself to get into a shotgun marriage. Growing up, no one in my family actually went through something like that. When I first found out I was pregnant, obviously I was a bit shocked. I don't know why, but always at the back of my mind, I somehow feel like I'm infertile or something. Actually, I was on the pill, which is a bit crazy that I got Starly. Yes, it came to me as a surprise, and did I plan it? No, but do I regret it? No, and I would say that if I could start all over again, I would never change a thing about it. I thought that Starly was a boy because I had like strange dreams about having a baby boy. To my surprise, Starly is a girl, and no, I do not wish or hope that she was a boy, but I thought so. I don't know why, it was just like my intuition, but it's obviously wrong. Obviously, like my subsequent babies, I hope that I would be able to get a boy in future, but if it's a girl, I'm happy too. Cindy, do you think I'm fierce? I'm super nice. Aww. I am not really very fierce, especially to people I love. I feel like I'm more protective than anything. If my friends tell me they are getting hurt by someone or something is happening, I would definitely want to stand up for them. If someone I love is in trouble, I'm gonna like take whoever down, you know, whether or not I die. I guess I'm fierce when it comes to standing up for my friends. In general, I don't think I'm a very fierce person. Oh, I hope I'm not. Before I was pregnant, me and JianHao, when we first got together, we actually party like 3 times a week. Wednesdays, Fridays and Saturdays, which is crazy because we did that for almost an entire year, and can you imagine how many times? 3 times, 4 times, 12. That's like 144 times, is that so? It was a crazy time of our life. Ever since Starly came along, I did cut down a lot on partying, and I only party when we have a special occasion or when our friends from overseas come. Other than that, I feel like I'm really more chill and conservative. But of course, I'm very thankful to my mother-in-law who always like encourages us to like live our life and go out and have fun. We're still young, and without her, I don't think I'll be able to go out at night also lah, because no one will be taking care of Starly. So do I party a lot? I wouldn't say as much as before. I still party occasionally. I think that's a bit extreme lah. Okay, I really married him. I used him for clout all the way until I married him. That's a bit like, maybe if you tell me like I dated him for like 3 months and made him like post about me on his social media and I left him or something, then okay maybe, but like, come on guys, I'm already married and I have a family with JianHao. And honestly, if he lost everything, I would still love him. The reason why I love him is definitely not because he's famous on YouTube. Honestly, when I first met him, I did not watch his videos, and I really like swear by it. I knew that he did YouTube, but but I didn't really know exactly. And the first time we met, he actually drove his Maserati to my school, but I honestly didn't know the brand of the car. I haven't seen a logo like that before, and I just asked him, is this your mom's car? I didn't really think much into it. I value our relationship more than anything. I would delete my Instagram in a heartbeat if it really mattered lah. I think that I didn't have a lot of friends, and up till now, I only have a small group of friends, but I never believed in having lots of friends because out of like 100 friends, maybe 3 of them would be there when you really need them. I'd rather have 5 of the good friends who I know would always have my back than to have like many friends who would probably not care about me. I don't think I was the cool girl. You can like insert a photo of me in secondary school. I looked like a geek. I had braces. I guess I was pretty well behaved, other than skipping school occasionally. They are the most important people to me in my life, but I would say that I love JianHao more, and all of you guys be like,
what the how can you say that? Like, you mean you don't love studying more than JianHao?
I learned this from my parents, and it's very subjective lah. I mean, like, all of you can have different mindset on this, but if like the both parents can love each other well, naturally our kids will learn to grow up in a loving environment. I mean, we'll definitely have disagreements, but if we both put each other's like interests and feelings first, I think everything else will fall into place. You definitely have to love the person you chose, right? The answer is no. I did not have a plastic surgery. Have I ever considered a plastic surgery? Yes, I have. If one day I were to go for a plastic surgery, I will want to be able to share it with you guys. But right now, I don't have anything done to me. Although I did almost get a filler, but I was underage, so right before they like injected me, they're like, how old are you? And I'm like, 20. And they're like, call your parents down. We need them to sign a form because you're not 21 yet. And then I was like, and I went home. That was the closest I got to getting a plastic surgery, I guess. Unfortunately, I would like to admit that I'm a pretty lazy and messy person. I am very extreme, and JianHao always says that I can live in like mess for a long time, but one day if I decide that I should clean the house, I would like clean the entire house for the entire night until I make sure everything is clean. I wouldn't say I'm very organized every day, but when I want to pack something, I'll make sure I'll pack it really well. Back in primary school, I think I was a pretty average student. I got 219 for my PSLE, and for my O-levels, I got 14 points, so it was okay. But at the end of the day, I went to poly and I dropped out of poly because I did not enjoy my course. Did I regret it? A little bit. Maybe I should have just finished it, but I really don't enjoy studying. But please like continue your studies, and don't just because like Debbie said like she dropped out of poly, you should do the same. Really just try to finish your studies and do well in school, and then you can find your other passions later on in life. I definitely don't want to be a tiger mom, okay? Because like there's so many like Asian stereotypes where like the moms are like telling them like, you better do this, like go for your tuition. No. I hope I don't jinx myself. Like, can you imagine like 10 years later you see me like screaming and studying like, do your homework. I want to be able to respect her as a person and her hobbies and her interests. I really want to be a fair parent. I don't want to be unreasonable. Maybe her dad will be more overprotective. I actually do have a tattoo, and I will show you guys in a picture. Here, it's a very silly tattoo. I got it with my ex-boyfriend when I was 16. Yes, I was underage, so everyone please don't do that. I did it when I was really young, and I actually got a matching tattoo with my ex-boyfriend. And I hid it from my parents for 5 years. My brother knew about my tattoo once I did it, and I was like 16 at the time. So I was like, hey Coco, like come and see my tattoo. And then he's like, oh my god. Fast forward 5 years later, I went to do my eyebrow tattoo, like eyebrow embroidery, right? So I went to tell my dad I did my eyebrow tattoo. My dad, being like the funny person he is, he wanted to disturb my brother and tell him that I got a tattoo done, but it was actually my eyebrow, okay? So my dad walked to my brother and said, guess what? Debbie has a tattoo. My brother said, yeah, I know, the Christmas tree, right? So they were talking about two completely different things. My brother was talking about the real tattoo I had, which my dad had no idea about. My dad was like, Debbie, what tattoo is Gogo talking about? Then I'm like, oh shit. But by then I was already 21, and I think I was pretty smart to put it in a strategic position that no one can actually see it lah. Silly mistake, but I don't really regret it because I didn't put it on my forehead or my arm or like on my neck. Not saying that anyone with tattoos on that areas are bad lah. Now everything I say sounds awful. Do I regret it? Not really, but would I think more about it the next time I do a tattoo? Yes. So I know many of you guys have been wondering whether or not JianHao is taller than me, and sometimes in the pictures you can't really tell. But yes, I am slightly taller than JianHao, and I don't think there's something to be embarrassed about. I think that's totally fine lah. It's just, thank God he's not taller than me by a lot because I don't wear heels. I love to wear sneakers and flats. At the end of the day, height is just height. So I mean, I don't know what's up with everybody being so like, oh, like JianHao is shorter than you. Doesn't really matter at all. Apparently, I went for a shoot the other day and I was wearing a white dress. I looked like I had a tummy, and a lot of you guys were asking whether I'm pregnant, and the truth is, I'm not pregnant. Sometimes your tummy doesn't exactly go back into shape 100% before, but I'm trying to get there. It's not on my mind or I'm not bothered by it, but I do look a little bit pregnant sometimes, even after a full meal. I'm not pregnant, but I just look like I'm pregnant sometimes. So I think this question is also a bit sensitive. It was a bit tricky because you know that Naomi and JianHao used to be together, and when we first got together, I would say that I was very affected. I was a bit insecure of myself and like the entire relationship. Like I was constantly getting compared to her and I felt a bit insecure. I liked JianHao a lot, but all of a sudden I was getting a lot of criticism and feedback about like why I'm with him, or like all the assumptions like, oh, you're with him for the fame and blah blah blah. But over time, JianHao had to do some shoots with Naomi. Slowly I realized that maybe we had a bit of friction, but overall we both moved on and we are both like really happy for one another. I'm very happy to be friends with her. Back in the past, maybe 5 years ago, I guess I wouldn't have said that I would be friends with my partner's ex. So do I hate Naomi? I do not. Maybe in the beginning there was a little bit of like tension, but right now I would tell you that like I'm completely okay. We have like very meaningful conversations sometimes, and we talk about things that sometimes I don't really share with other people as well, because like she's a mom and she also like gives me advice and things like that. So I think it all turned out well and I'm very happy about it. Thank you so much for watching this video about all these funny or crazy assumptions about me. I hope I clarified some of it, and if you guys have any more assumptions, do leave it in the comments below. Comment on what you would like to see on our family channel. Remember to like, subscribe and watch our other videos, and comment and share and turn on the notifications. Bye. Thanks for watching.